So today I want to talk to you about getting real with your mindset because uncertain economy and very uncertain times. Do I make the move for myself and moving my family out of state? Do I get into the housing market because everything is so expensive? Interest rates are through the roof. So today I want to just talk to you about bringing you the message of just getting real, but nothing's going to happen until you get real with your mindset. So that's what I want to talk to you today. So stay tuned. Awesome. Welcome back, everybody, once again to our channel, Through Failure and Success. So through failure and success, because it is that. It is through failure and success that we actually find success. But remember, it's not a failure until you decide to stay in that state, okay? Because failure is nothing but a state of mind. It's something that you couldn't achieve at that specific moment, but it's about getting the right state of mind, that shift of mindset that's going to get you to the next level. And so that's what we do here. That's the type of content that we bring to you. Nothing else. Is just about that, getting right with yourself, which is the topic that I want to talk to you about. Just getting real, getting real with with yourself first, because as I was telling you at the beginning, we have a very uncertain economy right now that we are facing, and it is no secret that obviously we're hitting an inflationary stage. Okay, and everything costs more. Interest rates are going up. Prices are through the roof. But if you can understand more of what really is happening, why we're seeing all of this, you're gonna start to get real with yourself, because the mistake that most people make is that they assume that something is gonna happen, or they assume that something is happening, and they make a decision based on assumptions, not actually getting real with themselves. It's obviously, again, no secret that the market is shifting. Okay. Now, but the question is, if I get real with myself, what's the strategy? What's the outcome that might happen? Because I talk to a lot of people that perhaps maybe they want to buy a house. Okay. And then they say, well, I just don't know. I don't think I'm ready yet, but we're just going to wait and see what happens. That's the phrase that you want to look for. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Okay. What they're really saying is that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have no clue, but I'm willing to listen. Okay, if somebody is guiding me through that process. And so my job is to find the motivation, to find what is it that's stopping them from achieving the next step into making the move for themselves, whether that is move their family out of state, as I was saying, move their family out of the city, maybe move them into a bigger house. But my job is to find out what is it really that's stopping them. Is somebody else, maybe in the neighborhood it is sometimes, maybe it's a family member influencing, okay, adding just information that is really not real. So that's why this is the topic. Get real, but you can't get it right until you get real with yourself. Okay, got it. So I understand that the market is shifting, but what does that really mean for myself? Does that mean that I get to stuck here, or does that mean that I get to decide, I get to make a decision for myself into what do I do next? Okay. Now, if you're in business, okay, if you're in business like myself, and that is selling a car. Perhaps maybe you create content here. Maybe you sell t-shirts online. Maybe you are in the e-commerce business. Maybe you sell jewelry. Maybe you have a restaurant. Maybe you are in financials, real estate, car dealership, whatever it is, right? The question that you must ask yourselves is, do you believe that you can thrive in a down market? When you ask that question to yourself, what you're essentially doing is you're starting to be honest with yourself. Okay. So the question again, number one to ask is, do you believe that you can thrive in a shifting market, in a down market? That will give you the answer. You will find that answer for yourself, that when you are in business, and if you are honest with yourself, okay, you're going to find that you are in a very uncertain place. And by the way, if you ask that question to yourself and then you find yourself that you are in a very uncertain place and you maybe don't know the answer, believe me, you're not alone. You're not alone. But nothing's going to happen until you get real with yourself. Okay. And then you start to get those answers, because you're going to start to seek those answers for yourself. Okay. So number two, when you have a shift in business, okay, when there's a shift in business, shift in mindset starts to happen, whether a good or bad. Okay. Now the market is down. Got it. Okay. What am I going to do? Sales are down. uh Nobody's really buying cars for me anymore. The payments went up 100% from what somebody used to pay just a year ago, 2 years ago, and they're not really buying. Okay, got it. So but I understand what is happening with the market. Okay, shift in business is gonna make you have a shift in mindset. Okay, so understand that when this is happening, there's a lot of the times, okay, most of the times, okay, most of the shifts are gonna be seasonal shifts. Okay, economic shifts can have a profound, okay, impact in our mindset. Okay, understand that shifts in the economy are going to most of the times are going to be seasonal. Okay, that's what you call winter. Okay, that's what it's called in business. It's called winter. We're like the buffalo, we're charging through the storm. I know this is temporary, but I got to get to the other side. And once I put my head down, and no matter what comes my way, I'm gonna get to the other side. And I know that on the other side there's going to be better things for me waiting. Okay, but economic shifts, okay, will have a profound impact on your mindset if you don't stand guard at the door of your mind. If you let anything, the news, the media, CNN, Fox, if you let those guys get into your mindset and you let them influence, you're going to think that the world is about to end. Okay, so you got to understand the shift in markets, they're going to be seasonal, but it's during those times where you go through winter. Okay, when you get to the other side, spring follows winter. That is the beautiful thing that you got to keep in your mind. So number one is, do you believe that you can thrive in a down market? Okay, number two is that once you shift your mindset, okay, there's a shift in business, there's a shift in mindset. And then number three is going to be the mental shift. Okay, the mental shift, all it is for me is, all it is going to tell me is that I know that I can't control the market. Okay, I can't control that. There's no way I can't control the market, but I can control, okay, I can control the outlook, okay, how I respond to the market. Because remember, I don't have control of the weather. I don't have control of whether it's going to rain or not, but I can control what I do about it. If I know it's going to rain, I know that I can go get an umbrella, put it above my head if I don't want to get wet. It's the same thing in business. It's the same thing that we're facing right now. And so I want you to really be present to that next time that you find yourself in that state of mind of, I just don't know if this is the right time for me to be in this business. Okay, again, I'm in the real estate business, and we're seeing a lot of realtors leaving the industry right now because they don't believe that they're going to be able to succeed in this market. They don't believe that they're going to be able to succeed in this market, so therefore they leave because they're not buffaloes. They're not willing to go through the storm because they don't believe that on the other side there's going to be something better that is going to happen. Again, you get influenced by what the outside world is telling you, what by what the media is telling you. You cannot I mean, you could, but if you want to be a successful business owner, if you want to be a successful, if you want to make that leap of faith in going into a different business and going to a different career, or maybe taking that job opportunity, maybe taking that promotion at your job, okay, that's going to allow you to become a leader, and now you're leading a group, and you're saying to yourself, yeah, I don't think that's me. I don't think I can do that. Well, guess what? You're going to be able to get those results. That's exactly what you're going to get. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to be able to get those results. Okay. And you're never going to make that leap of faith because you're telling yourself that you can. So God is telling you, you know what? You're not ready for this. I'm not going to give it to you because you see, in the universe, okay, the universe gives you exactly what you need, not what you want. It's giving you what you need at that specific moment in life, what you need at that specific moment, stage, phase in your life. And so you got to be able to respond. You got to be able to respond. You got to be ready because when you ask the universe, God, whoever you believe in, I want this. Okay. And when opportunity knocks at the door, hey, hello, you asked for this. Are you going to take it? And you say, yeah, I don't think I'm ready. And then you back away. Let me just go back to what I used to do. Let me just go back to what the way I used to be, because you're not ready. You're not answering. But be careful what you ask for, because once you understand that mental shift, okay, must happen. It needs to happen, okay, in order for you to answer how you're going to respond to the market. You're going to start to create breakthroughs in your life. Okay, you're going to start to create those breakthroughs. Okay, because the breakthroughs come when everything gets hard. They don't come with during the easy times. Okay. Winter. Remember, this is winter right now. By the way, the Some of the greatest companies were created during recessions. Disney, CNN, Uber, Airbnb. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. It is during those times that great companies are created. So if you're in the business of maybe selling real estate and you're thinking this is the worst time to get into the business, or this is the worst time for me to stay in the business, actually, if you change that around, if you twist it just a little bit, you're going to realize that maybe there's an opportunity here, and this is the time that people need me the most. They need me to step up as a leader. They need me to really get real with myself, get real with them. Just tell them the way everything that it is, but also don't tell them everything that it's not, because that is one of the things that we're seeing nowadays. You go to Instagram, you go to TikTok, and you see all this gurus, right? That the market is not going to shift. We have very low inventory, and we have nothing is ever going to happen, and actually things are going to be better, right? Could be, but it could also go the other way. It could also be that maybe it'll stay the same. Maybe it could also be that it might just drop a little bit. Who knows? But I'll tell you this: if if we as a country decide to go to war with the two other countries that we have in a conflict with, anything and everything can happen. Absolutely. Outside of that, you got to look back and look at history to see what economy has done. Okay, the type of recessions, the times that we raise the interest rates. Okay, the unemployment. Okay, we also printed the last 2 3 years. About some economists argue that it was about 40% of the entire money. Okay, the entire money that the country has ever printed was printed during the last 2 3 years. Interest rate at the lowest. Now they're going back to normal. People are freaking out, and then they think that everything is just too high. Obviously, of course, because there's a lot of money flowing out there. So you got to get real with yourself. You got to get, you got to get in the right mindset. By the way, there's three types of people in this market. Okay, in this type of market right now, you got an unreasonably pessimistic person, the one that's saying, "Man, you know what? Things are about to get worse. Something is going to happen. This thing is about to crash. We're about to go into the greatest depression of all time. We've never seen anything like this happen." You got the unreasonably pessimistic person. Okay. Number two, it's going to be the unreasonably positively, the one that says nothing's going to happen, everything is good, prices are going to stay steady, the economy is going to thrive, the real estate market is going to continue to boom, prices are actually going to go higher, nothing's ever going to happen. Okay. And then you got the last one who says, you know what? They respect, okay? They respected the fact that they can fail, okay? They respect the fact that they can fail, but they actively are preparing for the worst. But they're getting with you real. Okay, they're giving it to you like it is. Okay, not being pessimistic, not being positively about whatever's going on, but they're giving it to you to what it is. Okay, what's happening right now in this market. Again, I'm in the business of real estate. I think I'm going to make a different video where I actually am going to touch what is really happening, with the real estate market, because there's a lot of people out there that are not educated when it comes to what's really going on, in the sense that nothing's ever going to happen, in the sense that, hey, we're going to get to see the worst. Okay. But you got to go back in history and really understand. You got to do your due diligence. You got to do your homework, just like your teacher used to tell you, right? Back in the days, hey, do your homework. Do your homework and then find out what's really going on. You got to do this for yourself, because the government is not going to come and bail you out. Okay. Your family members are probably not going to come and tell you and bail you out. Okay. Nobody's going to come and knock at the door and tell you, hey, I think you're being unreasonably pessimistic. Would you like me to teach you what's going on? If you're not speaking out for yourself. So that is one of the biggest suggestions that I have, is just get real with yourself. And by the way, I'm talking about just the market, what we're seeing right now in this economy, but this could be with anything and everything. Okay, anything and everything in life. Okay, that could be your business right now. If the economy is thriving, but your business is not. Okay, your business is not. The economy is just horrible, but your business is thriving. What's going on? You got to get real with yourself. You got to get real. You know what? I have a beautiful family, but things are not going well. I got to get real with myself. I got to find out what's going on. You know what? I love working in my office, but people don't seem to like me there. They seem to, just kind of push me away every time I get around. I got to get real with myself. Is it them or is it just me? Because it is easy to go to that victim mentality mindset where you say to yourself, it is them and it's not me. It is the other person and it's never going to be me. No, that's not me and that can never happen to me. It's them. That is the victim mentality. Very, very easy to go to that stage, to that phase. So if you want to have a victim mentality, by all means, continue to do so. But if you want to get real with yourself, if you want to get real with what's going on in the market, then you must do a little bit of homework. You must do your research because, again, the government, CNN, Fox News, they're not going to come and bail you out when it's time for you. Because what if you miss that opportunity? Okay, opportunities like this, they don't come very often. And if you miss this opportunity now, okay, whether that is you're gonna invest some money for yourself, for your children, because now everything is on sale and you missed it because were fearful of what's going on. By the way, this happens to everybody. This happens every single time. So I would not be surprised if some of you missed the boat and you're gonna have to wait another 15 years. Okay, we're gonna be watching this video. 15 years, you're gonna go back and say, wow, that was 2023. Now it's 2040, 2039. Wow, I can't believe that I missed that boat when I watched that video. So I'm not telling you to do anything that you're not capable of doing. What I'm just saying though is if there is something there, if there is a calling for yourself, this could be anything, by the way. Okay. Could be, changing a career, could be maybe taking that promotion, maybe going and ask for the raise, maybe buying yourself that house that you were dreaming, maybe going in and start your business. Okay. Maybe it's going up to the old person that you had a bad relationship with and during this times of uncertainty. Okay, you got to get real with yourself, and you know what? It was not your fault. It was all me. I apologize, for the way that I acted. I was naive. I was immature. I can't believe that I see that, but I do see that now. So you know what? I just want to sincerely, just come from the heart and tell you that I was very, very wrong. Okay, this is the opportunity for you to do that because now you know that you got to get real. Okay, but in order for you to get real, you got to get real with yourself. Okay, you got to shift your mindset, especially that everything is going down now, and then make connections more than ever before. Make connections, go out there, talk to a lot of people, talk to individuals who maybe are in a position where you can make an impact for themselves. This is the time where you make that. This is the time where we get connected with people. And so, anyways, I wanted to talk to you about that because it is a topic that has been going on for quite some time now. And now that we're halfway through 2023, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen. But again, you want to make sure that if you're going to make a decision of whatever we just talked about, that you get real with yourself first before you actually do anything else. That was a video today. Again, the last thing that I want to leave you with is anticipation. Okay. If you go back, if you read this book, I read this book. It's called The 33 Strategies of War. Okay. The 33 Strategies of War. If you read this book, okay, you're going to find out that every single leader in history, okay, Napoleon Bonaparte, okay, Alexander the Great, they all had one thing in common. They were all great leaders, okay, but this one thing that made them very, very unique with everybody that was a great general during those times, and that was anticipation. Okay, they were able to anticipate what was going to happen if I go into war with this battalion, with this group. I know that if I attack them from this side, they're going to come onto the left. So guess what? I'm going to prepare for that side. But at the minute I do that, I'm going to leave my flank, my left flank open. So therefore, I'm going to have a reserve just in case that I got to protect that. But in the meantime, I got the front guys over here taking care of the front. And then, by the way, if they run out, we already know that they're going to go out. But by the way, we're going to anticipate that is what's going to happen. We're going to anticipate whatever outcome. Okay. They were really, really great at anticipation. So I highly recommend you read that book, 33 Strategies of War. Maybe it's not for everybody. I enjoyed it. It was a 33-hour Audible book, but I got a lot from it. But anticipation was one of the key identities, the key factors that define these great leaders in their leadership role okay, as generals of whatever battalion this is that they led during those times. And so anticipation is one of the big things that you must act yourself on. Okay, put yourself in that mindset that you got to anticipate. Again, it goes back to the individual that he or she knows that they can fail, but you're actively preparing for the worst. Anticipation. Okay. Anyways, so I want to leave you with that. The name of our channel, Through Failure and Success. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, okay, consider liking the video, consider sharing this video with anybody that you believe is going to find some success, some value out of it. Okay. And consider subscribing to the channel. We have a goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. This December, we have a lot of work, a lot of ground to cover, but I know we're going to get there, but we can only do it with your help. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. With that being said, we will see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.